Driving from Enugu to Port Harcourt used to be a very, very serious nightmare because the Enugu Aba to Port Harcourt Expressway was in a terrible state. For as many who used it that time can testify that the road was bad. At the time, it became a den for even kidnappers and armed robbers. So people literally abandoned the road. And Port Harcourt, that used to be 3 hours 30 minutes through the Aba axis, we started using over 4 to 5 hours going to Port Harcourt. If you use the Eche road, it was closer at the time. Eche became unbearable as well. People now started using the Owerri axis to navigate to Port Harcourt from Enugu. It was a long trip. Yeah, it was. So on our trip from Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, we're trying to navigate to Port Harcourt. We didn't want to use the conventional route of the Ikora-Basi axis, so we followed through the Azubili axis into Ungwa East in Abia State, and we found ourselves in Enugu PortHarcourt Express to Port Harcourt after Aba. So we realized that a bit of work has been done, and on today's trip we decided to say, okay, let us get on this road and show you guys an update regarding the work going on this axis. Quite a lot of updates await us, especially on the Aba axis, because we've done quite a lot of video from Enugu to Umuahia. I believe you guys are familiar with the terrain of how the Enugu Umuahia road looks like. So Enugu to Umuahia, Enugu to Aba has no issue per se, I'll say, because it's just the Enugu axis particularly that have major issues, or primarily some issues, I would say. But for once you get into Abia State before Lapanta, the road become dualized till you get into Aba, then you experience the other section of Aba to Port Harcourt. So all of these updates will be bringing to you. We started this ride all the way from Enugu and passing through UNTH to Kozala and Co. Now we are currently at Lopanta axis. Before you know, we'll get to Okigwe and the likes, then get to Umuahia before Aba, then Port Harcourt. So the road, Oxum, like I mentioned, Enugu to Aba, Enugu to Umuahia has no issue per se, just a few patches here and there on the Enugu axis. And I must also commend the work they are doing here at naturally military. They have quite a good presence, especially on the Enugu axis of this route at night. And the formation they also imbibe on this axis, Oxum, I must tell you, at night. So the military is doing a great job. But one annoying thing of this route, in this route too, is that aside of Mondays, the amount of police you experience on this road, especially between Enugu to Lokpanta, the number of policemen you experience is crazy, and it can just contribute to a lot of delays on the road unnecessarily because they keep checking for lots and lots of documents, you know. So even when they don't find anything, they just want to look for something to pin you down, especially when they want to now start checking the online registration of your plate number. So it's just crazy. So guys, we are currently in Okigwe anyway. We'll continue our ride now down to Umuahia. So if you are new to our channel, you're welcome to Arlene TV. Of course, we are your favorite travel family. Kindly do well to click on the subscribe button. Also turn on notification bell so you don't get to miss any of our videos. And for returning subscribers, as always, thank you so much. We appreciate your love for our channel. We have quite a lot of video on Abia State, so you can check our video catalog for all of those videos. So like I mentioned earlier, there are no issues in Enugu to Aba at all. So we are currently approaching Umuahia, and the road is exceptionally clean. We were able to bring Umuahia to you precisely because the rain was really much around there, but the weather got better before we arrived Aba. And this is our famous flyover in the city of Aba, and we can see some patches here and there on the flyover already. Let's hope that the government is going to fix it up, because this flyover took us years to build and we can't afford it to get bad so soon. So please, we are appealing to the government to come rectify some of those potholes we are seeing on the flyover. So continue right now, show you guys an update on the work currently going on the Aba axis of the road, because this looks like a 10-lane road project going on around the Aba town, and some sessions work are still going on. The beautiful thing is that there are a lot of presence of tractors and all of that on the road. So that's a good sign that the work definitely will be brought to completion. So as we go on, you see the tractors, you see the section still left undone, and it's really making, I believe it's going to make this side of Aba really bubbly. And this is one side of Aba that I have not really been to, and Market Square is bringing up around this axis too. So I believe by the time the road is complete, Market Square is complete, so that place is also going to be a very busy place at night as far as Aba is concerned. So, and the pedestrian walkway also created here, very massive, I must tell you, and it's a good job going on around here. I really wish this is just how the road is all the way from here down to Port Harcourt. That would have been really awesome. So here are the sections of the road that is not yet done. So just the major lane and the service lane on the right hand side is completed, but on the left hand side, rather, coming from Enugu, you can see Market Square. So the service lane and the major lane on the other side still undergoing constructions and fill and all. So major work is still going on, and you see the tractors and all are still present within the road axis. So which shows that, yeah, work will still continue. So all of these 4 lanes that you are seeing now is going to empty into just a single lane road leading to Port Harcourt. I'm particularly concerned about the fact that just a single lane road has been worked on the Aba Port Harcourt road, because this was the same thing we experienced in the Enugu Expressway, and we thought, okay, when work is done on this lane, the other lane will be focused on, but that was how the road was left undone. And some signs already are showing here that the road is already failing, which for so many reasons can lead to that, you know. So I think attention needs to be paid on even the lane that has been done. So if you have followed through till now and you enjoy videos like this and you look to see more of this kind of videos from us, do what to click the subscribe button and turn on notification bell. Like I said, on the other session we should be getting into now, even though the weather is changing and we hope that the rain does not disturb us before we get to Port Harcourt, is the fact that some certain sections of the road are failing. When you exit Aba proper, get into that express leading to Port Harcourt, some of the sections of the roads are failing, and they're trying to do like a little bit of expansion, creating like, I would say, a walk pavement kind of. And in some certain sections of that walk pavement, you can see water gathering by the edge, so which can contribute to why the road is failing. Another reason why the road can also fail, the pressure on the road currently is much, coupled with some of the checkpoints and barricade you have on that road, will contribute to the road spoiling. So the usage of the road is much. So I really wish the dualized carriageway can be totally fixed from Aba to Port Harcourt. That will be awesome to see, you know. But from what is going on there, I just feel that after this one lane is done, I believe that will be all for Aba Port Harcourt way. But we are watching. Let's see if they are going to prove us wrong at the long run. So at this point, we're almost we're out of Aba already. So, and you can see that everybody is using a single lane to navigate to Aba, and that is how you just experience it till you get into Port Harcourt. So you can see the pavement by the side, just like I mentioned earlier. It's higher than the road, so water gathers, which can lead to the breakage and all, coupled with the pressure currently exacted on just this single lane road. So of course, it's going to get bad faster than usual. So I really hope that this other lane will be done. The weather is really getting bad, so let's hope that we just show you guys a bit of the boundary in Port Harcourt before we bring the video to an end. If you love to see more of this kind of content from us, like I mentioned earlier, do not hesitate to click the subscribe button. And for returning subscribers, as always, thank you so much. We appreciate your love for our channel. Give us your honest review and thoughts about this road trip, and if you've used it before, also do let us know in the comment section. We are in Port Harcourt already. We'll see you guys in our next